never ever did I ever think that I would make such a delicious recipe with this banana pudding. But I'm telling you, if you look at it, you know it was good. Let's get into it. This is everything that I used except the special ingredients that I'll show you to create this banana pudding. I started with a box of vanilla pudding and one box of cheesecake pudding. So we're going to go ahead and just pour both of these into our little bowl here. And I'm telling you guys, it was so good that my husband took some to work and they were very impressed, although he did lie and say that he made it, but he knows that I made this banana pudding. So here you're going to see me go in with 2 cups of 2% milk. You can use whole milk or whatever milk you like, but if you want it to be rich, I suggest at least 2% or whole milk. So I'm going to go ahead and start to whip this up right here in the bowl before I go in with my next 2 cups of my 2% milk. And here you see that I will go ahead and pour my next 2 cups of my 2% milk. And I'm going to go ahead and continue to whip this up and get this really, really nice and combined in this bowl. And while I'm doing this, this is actually the first time that I've ever made this. So you guys got to stay with me. And here you go. I am going to add my first secret ingredient with this, which is sweetened condensed milk. I'm going to actually empty the whole can. Yes, the whole can, because I want mine really sweet. And if you are not thrilled about all the sweetness, then please, you can limit some of it. Only use a fourth or only use a half, whatever you like. It's up to you, okay? The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with some of this Philadelphia whipped cream cheese. Yes, and I'm going to get it whipped because it's going to whip really, really well in this pudding mix. And that's how I want it. I want mine to be really good. I don't want to just add packets of the instant pudding mix and be done with just adding some vanilla wafers and bananas, right? I want to make mine extra good. So I'm going to empty this whole container of this whipped cream cheese. And I believe this is probably maybe a 8-ounce. It's probably about an 8-ounce container of the whipped cream cheese. So yeah, and because you see that it clumps up, I'm going to actually go in with my blender here, or my little mixer that I use, and I'm just going to mix this all in really well until it is well incorporated. And once I do that, I'm going to move to the next step. So it may take a little while. You'll start seeing that it still stays a little clumped up, but just stay with the process. Eventually it will mix in and you're going to be able to go ahead and move forward. And if you get to this point, you can start smelling the aroma of this pudding. And I did have to go ahead and give it a little taste off camera, but it's so good already. So good. Anyway, so once we have it whipped up really good, we have it blended and well incorporated, the next thing is I'm going to go in with my pure vanilla extract, and I'm going to use about a teaspoon of it. Well, I don't even measure here. I just used about a cap of it. And then I'm going to also, the next thing is I'm going to go ahead and go in with some cinnamon here, and I don't measure. I just throw in just a little bit, but I don't want a whole lot, but just a little bit in here. And this is my next secret ingredient, you guys. This is pure Madagascar bourbon vanilla extract, and I'm going to go in with a cap of this as well. You don't want a whole lot. Just a cap that I've learned will take you a long way. Okay, now if you actually what do they call it when you let your own bourbon get, the way that you want it and it becomes extracted, you can use that too, okay, whatever you like. Now, the next thing I'm going to go ahead and go in with is my extra creamy whipped cream. Yes, we are going to whip it real good, okay? This extra creamy whipped cream is going to add to the flavor of this banana pudding. And when I say it gives it flavor, baby, stay to the end, okay? Just stay with me. Now, it looks like it's going to be too clumpy here, but you're going to see that I'm going to get rid of this whisker, and I'm going to go in with my little tool here, and I'm going to just start folding this whipped cream over. I don't want to actually blend it or mix it by stirring it. I'm just going to fold it in and kind of get rid of those clumps up until it is fully mixed in and that it is well incorporated and there are no more lumps. So you'll have to take a minute, just keep folding it in, mixing it, but not actually stirring mixing, okay? Now we're going to go in with these Sandy's cookies. Yes, Sandy's, not vanilla wafers, and the Chessmen. Okay, those Chessmen butter cookies. And I got the Christmas kind because it is the holidays, okay? But I'm not going to say I don't, because this is the first time that I'm making a banana pudding. But I've noticed that a lot of people don't use vanilla wafers. So I wanted to actually try it with these other cookies as well. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, I've already poured in just a little bit of the mixture for my bottom layer. And I'm going to go ahead and put these cookies right on top of that particular mixture, and I'm just going to sit them down all around at the bottom. This is a circle bowl, oval bowl, whatever you want to call it. It is not a square bowl or anything like that. So I'm just going to put these in the way that I can, and then I'm going to go in with a few bananas. Now, let me tell you, I do not like bananas in my banana pudding, but because it is a banana pudding, I said, girl, you got to put some bananas in there, okay? But you will not see me put a lot. I'm just going to layer in some on top of the cookies and then maybe put a few around the cookies, but I do not put a lot of bananas in this banana pudding because I cannot. Now, I have these bananas in a bowl that has a little bit of lemon juice in it just to keep them from turning brown. And yeah, we'll go ahead and continue here with my second layer, okay? This second layer, I'm going to go in and I'm going to really do the same thing. I'm going to pour a little bit of mixture on top of those cookies and bananas. And we are going to go ahead and spread this mixture around. Now, if you've never made banana pudding and you are watching this video, please like, share, subscribe to the channel if you like things like this, recipes, or, other little things that I do is just particular shop videos or, doing product reviews and things like that. But please feel free to, subscribe to the channel so that you can get more videos, and let me know in the comments if you like more videos like this, because we can learn together on how to do these different recipes. Okay, now here I am going to go ahead and start with my Chessmen cookies. I'm just going to lay them around the edge of the bowl. I'm going to push them down in that pudding mix just all around the bowl, just like so. Okay, and now I'm going to go back in with these Keebler Sandy's classic cookies. I know they have the pecan flavor, but these are just the classic regular Keebler Sandy's cookies. And I'm going to go in with another layer of just laying these around on top of that pudding mixture, okay? And once I get them layered all around just like so, I'm going to go in with some bananas again, and I'm going to lay them on top of each of the cookies and just a couple around, okay? And then once I get to this, then we will start our next layer, all right? Now, again, if you are watching this video, leave comments. Tell me if you have ever made a banana pudding, or if you have not, then tell me if you will be trying this recipe out, okay? And you will not be disappointed if you do. And if you have made banana pudding, or you are, accustomed to grandma or mama banana pudding, tell me, what do they do with their banana pudding? Do they use these types of cookies? Do they put bananas in their banana pudding? Or are they still accustomed to using the vanilla wafers, okay? So here I am going in with another layer, and I'm going to evenly spread this out. I have a lot of pudding mixture here, okay? And it's only 3 people in my household right now. So this is a lot of banana pudding, but hey, we are going to get it ate up. We are going to give it away to some of our coworkers, or my husband will give it to some of his coworkers and some of his friends because they really, really loved it, okay? But anyway, I'm going to go in with some of the Sandy's cookies around the rim of this pudding mixture this time, and I'm going to go ahead and put some of those Chessmen butter cookies around the mixture just by laying them in around in areas. Now, I really thought I was going to be done and make this my this actually my last layer. But I looked in my bowl and I was like, girl, you got too much mixture here. So you will see that on the next clip here, you will see that the ones that I'm actually standing up in the pudding, I actually turn around and lay them down flat, just like so. And then I'm going to go in with some more bananas on top of these because I thought about it. Yeah, you need to do another layer. So I end up having to cut up more bananas and get another pack of the Chessman cookies out because I really do need to do another layer. So you will see that I will add more bananas here in just a second. And in saying that, once I get to this last particular layer, I actually forgot to charge my phone up. So I will lose my battery before I even be able to complete the last layer and showing you. But you will see the very last clip on how it came out at the end. So while you're here, just watch that I am going ahead and putting the last layer on of this banana pudding. And you guys, I'm telling you, tell me what you think so far. Am I doing a good job? What can I do better? If anything, is there any way that I can critique this? Or I'm sorry, is there any way with you critiquing this, can I do something different with the banana pudding? Because I am looking for different ways and different styles that I can go with making a banana pudding. But anyway, so here I'm going to go in with these cookies. But this is the final of the last layer that I'm going to do because I will lose footage. So you guys tell me how I did. I love this recipe so much. But if I could come up with anything different, let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching the channel.